Hello students, in today's video we will see what is epicycloid and how to draw epicycloid. First of all, let's see the definition of epicycloid. Epicycloid is the locus of a point on circumference of rolling circle which rolls without slipping outside another circle. So the circle which rolls is called as rolling circle and the another circle is called as directing circle. So let us take example. A circle of 50 mm diameter rolls on circumference of another circle of 150 mm diameter and outside it. Trace the locus of point on circumference of rolling circle for one complete revolution. Name the curve and draw normal and tangent at any point on the curve. So first of all, understand the numerical. It is given as a circle of 50 mm diameter rolls on another circle. So this 50 mm diameter circle is a rolling circle and rolls on another circle of 150 mm diameter. So 150 mm diameter is a directing circle and outside it बोला है. So outside it means it is a epicycloid. So you have to draw epicycloid. So first take radius as half of the directing circle, that is 150 mm divided by 2. So if you can take 150 mm divided by 2, then it is 75 mm radius. So first of all, draw capital R 75 mm from this position. So take 75 mm distance in your rounder and draw a arc. So this is center point we have taken. So give its name as point O because it is a center point. I will give name at this center point O. Then rolling circle diameter is given as 50 mm. So take radius of rolling circle 50 divided by 2, that is 25 mm. So take 25 mm in your rounder and center point. Before the center point, extend, draw a line from O to this arc and extend this line and then take radius of 25 mm and center point as 25 mm distance from this arc. So from this you will get 25 mm distance point, that is this point, and give its name as point C. This is center point C, and by taking C as center point, draw a circle of 25 mm radius. Now extend this line up to the circle. Now C is the center point and give name to this point as generating point P. So this is point P. Now we have got 3 points, that is point O, point P and point C. Now in one revolution of a generating circle, this point P will move to point A. Point A is somehow here. So PA is circumference of generating circle. So P and A is circumference of generating circle. So position of A is found out by calculating angle subtended by arc PA with center O. So this can be found out by a formula, angle POA divided by 360 degree is equals to arc PA divided by circumference of directing circle. So angle POA divided by 360 is equals to arc PA is nothing but 2 pi small r and circumference of directing circle as 2 pi and capital R. So 2 pi cancel. So angle POA divided by 360 is equals to small r upon capital R. So angle POA is equals to 360 multiplied by small r upon capital R. So if we will take the value of r as 25 and capital R as 75, angle POA is obtained as 120 degree. You can solve this on calculator. So angle POA is 120 degree. So this point PO and we have to take A point as at 120 degree angle. So measure 120 degree in your protractor. So this is 120 degree angle. So I will take this 120 degree angle and draw a line up to the arc. Next task is, this is point A. So angle POA of 120 degree we have drawn. Now draw a arc from point C. Up to the line OA and extend and divide this 120 degree angle into 12 equal parts. So each part will be at 10 degree. So measure 10 degree angle from point O and divide it into 12 equal parts. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 and 120. Now join all these points up to this center line. So I will start from here. So join this point to point O. Then second at 20-degree angle. Then draw a line from 30-degree angle. Then 40-degree angle. Then 50-degree angle. Then 60-degree angle. Then 70-degree. (80°), 90°, 100°, 110°, and last 120° already we have drawn. Give name to these various points. This point as point C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, C8, C9, C10, C11 and last point as C12 point. Now next task is divide this circle into 12 equal parts. By taking center C, I will divide this circle into 12 equal parts, that is by taking angle 30°, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, and join all these lines with center, all these points with center O. Now give name to this point as this is point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 at this P point. Then draw the arc up to this arc. Extend this arc and join arc, draw arc from these various points, that is from point 6, then from point 7, because 5 and 7 are same point. Then from point 8 from point 9 we have already drawn in R. Then from point 10 and from point 11 you can draw this arc up to point 1 also. So all the arcs we have drawn. Now next task is take distance 25 mm, that is radius of rolling circle, which is this 25 mm, and take centers C1, C2, C3, C4, C5 up to C12 and draw arcs. So by taking center C1, I will draw arc on this curve. Then take center C2 and draw arc. Then take center. For this, I have to extend this line up to point 2. So next, take radius as 25 mm, center C3 and draw arc on this third line. Then take center C4 and draw arc on the curve passing through point 4. That is this curve. Then point C5, draw arc. Then point C6, draw arc. Then point C7 and draw arc on the curve which is passing through point 7. Then point C8, point C9, point C10, draw curve and draw arc on curve passing through point 10. Then arc C11 and then from taking C12, which is the point A. So we have got all these points. Now draw a smooth curve by using French curve. And join all these points. So I am drawing it. Then next point. to point A and give name to all these points. This is point P, so this is point P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, this is P6, P7, P8, then P9, P10, on this line P11, and this a point, that is point P12. So EP cycloidal curve we have done. The next procedure is how to draw normal and tangent at any point on the curve. So first of all, take any point, say point N on the curve. So this is say point M on the curve, point M, and take distance of rolling circle, that is 25 mm, and draw a arc on this curve. So the arc is here. Then join, say the point is Q, then join OQ line now. This OQ, this is the point where OQ line touches this arc PA. So give name to this point as point N. So MN is the required normal to the EP cycloid. So MN is the normal. Now draw perpendicular to MN, which is the tangent to the. Now draw perpendicular to point M, which is the required tangent to the EP cycloid, and give name to this tangent as S and T. So ST is the tangent, MN is the normal. Now I will explain the definition of epicycloid. So epicycloid is a locus of a point on the circumference of rolling circle, that is point P, which rolls without slipping outside another circle, that is directing circle. So point P rolls without slipping outside the directing circle. It is called as epicycloid.